Oh, that's the face I fell in love with.
神様に頼んで願いを叶えてもらうんですか？指揮官の願い、私に頼んでもいいですよ。Follow me.
Mission initiated.
You're not leaving here in one piece. My pleasure. Come on. You can do better than that. Huh? Let's do this. Nice. Thought I saw something. Nice. Great. I don't have enough problems.
みんなお疲れ様です。
Yes.
指揮官、またお部屋の片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Like I give a shit. Great. That's just great. You've got to be kidding. Mine now. Okay. It's done.
Now entering the
Or me. Let's get this over with. It's over.
リラックスはほどほどにしてくださいね。
Want some more? Does
Your
it?
name.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick. And I'll just take this. Bingo. I really don't care. Excuse me. Excellent. Hold up a sec. Bingo. Hell yeah. Yes. You're
We're
not
on a roll.
killing anyone. Well, it's over. That's that. And I'll just take this. Move out.
Sun will set shortly.
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Sounds good. Officer?
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the stories of history. Could the Institute really have been destroyed?
Thanks to me, yes.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes.
Yes?
It's all he understands.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is...
Nakano?
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that.
Huh. I'll remember. Mr. Nakano didn't. But if you want my guess...
Sure. I'm busy right now. I'll check on this later.
Suit yourself. But if I'm right...
Hey, Valentine. Excuse me.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't
Anything
exactly
you
have
wanna
the
talk about?
charisma to
今夜は
inspire
お菓子い
any
っぱいあげたんですけど
clients.
指揮官の分は取っておきましたよ
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
Guess we'll just have to see.
Ready for that new case?
The Minutemen are in town. You know, one of these days, I might sign up myself.
That's good to know.
Got a minute? Drinks on me.
I've always got a minute for a free drink.
Well, pull up a chair then. You gonna sit down? Kinda awkward looking up at you like this.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not actually looking for a date, sister. Sorry to disappoint. I'm in town looking for Henry Cook. Do you know where I might find him?
Why are you looking for him?
Fair question. He's my father. I haven't heard from him in a while, so I came to town to check up on him.
Sorry, I barely know the guy.
Okay. I'm just asking everybody around town.
Sweet.
Well, hey there. Been a long time. How you holding up?
Nick. Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen, but it gets easier every day.
Yeah, that's real good to hear. Well, I just wanted to check in. You ever need anything, you stop by the office.
Sure, you got it. Thanks, Nick.
Hi.
Move on, pal.
No one knew Earl better than these folks. Ought to ask around, see what people know.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, you. All right, you. Tell me. Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? It makes you want to cut your own ears off.
That I heard, which I will now share with you. It's a story about a little.
I don't think I noticed.
You listen to it. It grates on ears.
Sure.
Something must be done, and soon.
Vadim.
It's true. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice.
He wound up running into, you know, the Vault Dweller.
Are you serious?
Did we not just agree?
All right. That's enough. Vadim isn't serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
I know that. Well, it isn't all
Right. We're all just having a laugh.
Hey, okay, good. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis, he means well, but he does, and so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself.
Right? Well, that can always be.
Exactly. This is what I'm telling. Go on, spoil sport. Come, you. Me.
Oh, hey, Nick. Someone missing?
Hey there.
The Minutemen are looking out for us. Glad someone in the Commonwealth finally cares.
More than you might think. Hey,
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
what's your problem? Scarlet.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
Did you work with Earl Sterling at all?
Oh, yeah, Earl. Ugh. I mean, I know I shouldn't speak ill of the missing. You'd think a bartender would be smooth, you know? Charming? Not Earl. He tried so hard, too. Way too. The real sad thing? He thought it was his looks. Kept talking about getting a new face over at the Anyway, I can take your order whenever.
Just looking.
At the bar if you change your mind.
What do you want, Vadim?
I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother. Travis is a good guy. He deserves better life.
So, what did you have in mind?
Ever been in bar fights?
Haven't met a man I couldn't lay out.
As a last resort, no doubt.
Excellent! Because you are going to help. I want to stage fight. I want you to be there to help.
That sounds like an absolute disaster.
Now you sound like I have contact. They confront Travis, then you and Travis take simple.
Why involve me in that?
You have seen Travis, yes? Yeah, it's too late.
Hey, Vadim.
Ah, yes, you. Famous.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key. I hope you find out what... I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want.
I don't need anything.
You sure?
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room?
Sweet.
Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelid.
Anything you want to talk about?
神様に頼んで願いを叶えてもらうんですか？指揮官の願い、私に頼んでもいいですよ。
Hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and Institute? Want a bunk of hell?
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there. Doctor.
A new patient. A new file to open.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
Dr. Crocker must have tracked some fluids when he went down into the cellar. He's sometimes not as fastidious as I am between surgeries. Here, the cellar key. Go check for yourself. I'm sure you'll find there's nothing going on here besides medicine.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly.
But I think
The greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did.
Oh,
I know it couldn't have been easy.
You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Put down the gun, Crocker. It's over.
Over? For Doc Crocker? Why would it be over for the brilliant surgeon everyone loves? He never makes mistakes or loses patience. He just makes people happy.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
I did, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. There's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
指揮官、またお部屋の片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Oh, someone should make use of it.
You there. We need to talk.
What's the problem?
The problem is that I've learned that you killed my son Nelson. Is this true?
Whoa. What makes you think I killed him?
Borowski says so. One of his guys saw you do it. Murdered him in cold blood. I dare you to deny it to my face. Did you do it?
Yeah, it's true. I killed him.
You son of a bitch! At least tell me one thing. Why did you do it?
I'm sorry he's dead. Things just got out of hand.
I appreciate that. Nelson, well, I know he was no choir boy. I always hoped he'd get that out of his system and make me proud one day. That's done now. Yeah. Thanks for being on.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Did you know what Doc Crocker was doing down here?
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go. I'll send the report to security and clean up this mess.
Here's another.
Ready for that new case?
I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, all right.
I guess we ought to give her the news.
Ellie.
Ready for that new case?
Who's our client?
A fisherman.
Nakano.
Maybe if you bother.
Can't do that.
Huh. I'll remember that the next. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many. But if you want my guess, Miss.
Sure. So is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gunshin. The Nakano residence is up in the north.
Right.
It's a long walk.
Miss Perkins.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Come on, Ellie. You can't really be that naive.
Naive? What are you... Oh, the doc's dead, isn't he? Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. I'll send word along. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Nice.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I'll be careful.
I can't guarantee
Thanks.
it'll be any brighter, but we did have another case lying around if you're interested. You remember that one? The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was
Sweet.
Nick's brother. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Droud. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this road leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what it is. I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Hi there.
The legend herself. Way to give it to the Institute. You're like my hero or something. I don't know. Thanks.
You're welcome. Danny.
Just walk on through the gate if you need to leave.
How's it going?
We sure showed those Institute bastards, didn't we, General?
Absolutely. Any words of wisdom?
There's a lot of people out here to use a hand.
What do you think we should do?
I'll never understand why the Institute didn't just leave us alone.
Your guess is as good as mine. Everything okay here?
The Institute should have just kept to themselves down in their little underground paradise.
Uh-huh.
I'd also like to thank all of the Minutemen volunteers from across the Commonwealth who joined in the attack. Remember, it was thanks to their sacrifice that we are all free from the insidious threat of the Institute for the first time in decades. We still have a lot of work to do to bring peace and freedom back to the Commonwealth, but this is certainly a giant step forward.
Oh, that's the face I fell in love with.
Can't see straight?
You want to try for round two? About fucking time.
勝ちました。みんなお祝いしましょう。
I'm listening.
What's the plan?
I don't know. My pleasure. I'm the last human you're ever gonna
Friends, hot stuff.
I'm so sorry.
We survived this. I heard you stiff.
「結構頼れるでしょ、私」指揮官、またお部屋の片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Here's what
Hey,
I've got.
got a sec? That's right.
Oh, what's that? Attacking.
ついてきてください。結構頼れるでしょ、私。
Yep, it's over. Excellent.
Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jump in a shadow.
What are you thinking about? Any good gossip flying around?
Shit's got it. All over it.
Hope that scratched your cornea!
Garbage.
Yeah, huh? Should be.
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken. You're not leaving here in one piece.
Big poked in the eye.
みんなを守ってみせます。勝ちました。みんなお祝いしましょう。
Follow me. Bingo. Hell yeah. Nice. Come to mama.
What's that noise?
Here's what I've got.
Let's do this.
Sorry. Should have just run. And I'll just take this. Yes.
Sweet.
Mine now. Yes.
片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Anything useful?
I'm not sure. And I'll just take this. Move out. That's Commonwealth justice for you. Hey.
神様に頼んで願いを叶えてもらうんですか？指揮官の願い、私に頼んでもいいですよ。
I'm through.
Done away with machines.
休日であってもリラックスはほどほどにしてくださいね。
If you
Playing
say
hide and
so.
seek?
Let's get this show on the road.
Got him.
お祝いしましょう。みんなお疲れ様です。
You're not killing anyone. Nice.
Scratched your cornea!
Fucking time.
Done and done.
Bring it on.
Hot stuff.
みんなお疲れ様です。
Come to mama. Bingo. Hell yeah. Sweet. Well, how about that? Please tell me we're done.
I don't think
Right through!
引き続き攻撃する。
Not exactly.
Come to mama.
今夜はお菓子いっぱいあげたんですけど、朝飯の分は取っておきましたね。 完了。みんなお疲れ様です。
Not bad.
That's gonna swell.
Not bad at all.
I'm gonna eat your lunch when you're dead, human!
Now entering a safe area.
I think we're done for now. Nice. Nice. Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Absolutely.
Echo playback complete.
Yes.
I saw something.
Do this.
Guess Marty never quite made it. Don't worry, pal. We'll close it.
And I'll just take this. Hell yeah.
Good fight, human! You'll die well!
Excellent. Nick.
There's something bothering you?
Nothing else, really.
It's over.
Yes. How's it going? Hey. Follow me. How's it going?
Yes.
Well, how about that?
Are you serious? We're done.
This is bullshit.
We sure showed those Institute bastards, didn't we, General?
Absolutely.
So, Shannon Brown had himself buried with all his friends.
Bingo. Do what you gotta do. Hey. I guess.
I saw something.
I knew it.
There's out there, little bitch.
先に隠しておきましょう。みんなついてきてください。
Nobody likes being poked in the eye.
Come to mama. Sweet. Move out. And I'll just take that.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
I don't know, Nick. My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me. You tell me.
Well, I'd expect you to feel lost, scared, and mad as hell. I sure did. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, but at the time, they couldn't exactly...
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some cat.
Sure.
Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Why would you stay in a place where you clearly weren't wanted?
Well, there were times I seriously considered going. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick. It was about then that things... it took me a long time to realize that... That's a long story.
Carrington wants word.
Desdemona.
Well, if it isn't the General of the Navy, the Destroyer of the Institute, Liberator of the Synths. My only regret is we couldn't have been there when you did it.
We could have used you.
From what I hear, you Minutemen did just fine without us. We got the synths out of the Institute, but the news isn't all good. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth. A hatred of everything to do with the Institute. A hatred of synths. When people realized what was happening, we mobilized quickly and rescued most of the synths. But there were casualties.
They hated synths enough to just murder them?
Only a few hated synths enough to murder them while they were defenseless. But a hell of a lot of the Commonwealth despised them enough to let it happen. But most of the synths are safe. For now, at least. Our safe houses are bursting with synths. But even if you don't, everyone in the railroad...
How's it going?
High-Rise was a good man. So many good men.
I understand. Yeah! Carrington.
There you are. I was hoping for your assistance. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy. Hopefully you can find time from rest.
Right. How bad's the situation out there?
Unknown. The evacuation was, by necessity, quite chaotic. We don't even know how many synths were teleported into danger. I fully expect this is a problem we'll be dealing with for quite some time.
Tell me the plan.
Cut and dry rescue operation, really. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. It'll direct... They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
How's it going?
One day soon, I can rest easy.
We'll see what happens. Hey there. Dance. Hey.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you feeling?
I'm locked and loaded and ready to take on the enemy. When you're ready to go...
Uh-huh. Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, any other tricks up your sleeve besides making the Institute disappear?
I just killed hundreds of people. I don't find it very funny.
Oh, lighten up. You've done the world a favor. Why don't you try enjoying it for 2 seconds? Now, I'm not so sure using the Minutemen to do the deed was the best idea. But you got the job done. And in my book, that's what really counts. Anyway, I'm not here to talk your ear off. Maxon's informed me that you're continuing your tour aboard the Prydwen. So I was hoping you could assist me with a long-term problem. Keeping the Prydwen hovering like this is putting a tremendous strain on the ship's propulsion systems. I can stay ahead of the repairs, and we have plenty of fuel to keep the fusion reaction sustained, but we're short on reactor coolant.
Never heard of it.
I'm not surprised. It isn't something the average soldier would be aware of. Here, take this list. It details exactly what you need to make a can of this special coolant. Find the materials, whip some of it up at any of the chemistry stations on the ship, and bring them to me. Pretty simple. If the coolant's good, then I'll even pay you for it, as per our retrieval compensation policy. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Good luck.
Delta sequence initiated.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
We have squires here in need of good training. I could use your help in guiding the Brotherhood's future.
What exactly do I have?
You'll be given a location to purge of those post-bomb deviants. This includes synths and those mind-eroded children of Adam. A squire will accompany you. Should be a simple mission.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure.
Do not doubt your...
Sure.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Captain Cade?
Feeling any after effects from the Institute explosion?
What sort of after effects?
That explosion pushed a ton of radioactive particles into the air. Well, more than usual anyway. I'm looking for symptoms like blurred vision, memory.
Say what? I can't hear you over this ringing in my ears.
Well, that's to be expected, given the circumstances. You did a hell of a job out there, you know? Everyone aboard is talking about it. Working with the Minutemen to destroy the Institute may not have been the Brotherhood way, but it was still the right thing to do. Anyway, as long as you're feeling fine, you're cleared for active duty. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
Cade.
Does Elder Maxim know your synthetic friend is aboard?
I'm not sure.
That's quite the crater you've manifested in the center of Boston. Marvelous work. Simply marvelous.
You aren't disappointed that all the Institute's technical research just went up in smoke?
On the contrary. It's always been my sincerest hope that the Institute's ill-conceived research would never see the light of day. And, thanks to your efforts, it appears that my hopes have become reality.
Thank you, Proctor.
Absolutely. You deserve all the accolades you've been receiving, and more. And despite popular opinion on this vessel, I feel that using the Minutemen to accomplish this feat was an inspired concept. You've minimized the Brotherhood's potential casualties by coercing another force, using them as virtual cannon fodder. Inspired. Sometimes I feel the Brotherhood has such a narrow view when executing its operations. Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents, or...
Quinlan?
I hear congratulations are in order, Sentinel. Now, did you...
I found some technical
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you
Right.
Is that synth your prisoner? I didn't think they were capable of that. I'll have to include that in my notes.
Whatever suits you. Squire.
I'm not scared of synths. They're just like robots, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Next time you're running off, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
I'll think about it. Excellent. Scribe Naraya.
Do you realize that by destroying the Institute, you provided me with a host of new opportunities? I can't wait to get to work.
What do you mean?
Well, it's quite simple, really. The detonation of the Institute's reactor undoubtedly had a significant impact on the Commonwealth's ecosystem. There hasn't been an atomic explosion of this magnitude in quite a long time. Certainly none that I've been close enough to study. The prospect of watching what this immense concentration of radiation does to the local flora and fauna is nothing short of exciting. You've done a great service in the name of science. In any event, I'm certain you need to get back to your duties, and I need to get back to my data. Thanks again for providing me with such a wonderful opportunity.
Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
Yes. Here you go.
Thank goodness. I was running low and didn't want to draw any more samples from my specimens. Here's some caps for the trouble. I really appreciate you searching for the blood samples. As soon as I make a breakthrough, I'll let you know.
How's it going?
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
Too bad. Hi.
Never expected. The Minutemen would be capable of taking out the Institute.
happened to you?
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Prydwen's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
I'm not sure I trust you know what you're doing.
Listen up, soldier.
On second thought, forget it. Working hard?
Worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
We'll see what happens. I love that face.
And just like that,
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at it.
Have you heard anything about your cousin? Well, I guess there's not much we can do about it now.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now, go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
How's your back doing? Still bothering you?
Just hurt all over.
Huh. You look fine, but...
All done. Any other complaints?
I've got an itch, Doc. Too many chems.
Yeah, you got it bad. Let's flush your system.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Off you go, then.
Follow me. Any words of wisdom?
明けましておめでとうございます、指揮官。休日であってもリラックスはほどほどにしてくださいね。
Can't see straight?
Minnaを守ってみせます。勝ちました。みんなお祝いしましょう。
Sweet.
Doing them much good at this point.
You're right about that.
またお部屋の片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Come to Mama.
Let's 敵を殲滅する。ほら、結構頼れるでしょ、私。
You missed all the fun. I'll be sure to invite
you along next time.
Bingo. Uh-oh. This... I saw something. That's Commonwealth justice for you.
Now entering a safe area.
It's over. Sweet. Okay, let's get started.
Bounty on you just doubled.
This is all just another day for me.
Nobody likes being poked in the eye.
Let's move out.
Hope that scratched your cornea.
glad that's over. Sweet.
Oh, that's gonna swell.
Yes.
I need to stay on your good side.
Look at all that blood.
Yes.
What's that noise?
Absolutely.
Thanks. I needed a little tune-up.
Absolutely. And I'll
ま
just
たお
take
部屋の
this.
片付けに行きましょうか。でも今度はあんなもの先に隠しておきましょうね。
Anything you can't haul my way.
I don't have a problem with that. Hell yeah. Huh.
You sure we're not gonna need that?
That's a good question. I guess I don't know.
something out.
I eat danger for breakfast. Well, how about that? Doesn't feel too good, does it? To that scum. Mine now. Nice. Excellent.
Not here to...
Let's do this. Give me a reason not to kill you. I'm listening.
Always another case to close.
We'll all be better off without you around.
Huh?
Yes.
Whatever you need.
Nice.
Trigger the light.
Let's get this over with.